What's up, guys? This is Raymond Iron Body McKinney, and I want to talk more on this concept of everyone is you pushed out. I mean, that's one of Neville's sayings. Everything, everyone is yourself pushed out in relative terms. I want to touch more in on what that really means. When Neville meant something like or everything is you pushed out, that doesn't mean, oh, I'm just going to instantly assume, say, the most perceived evil or wrongful person ever will instantly change. And while that's true, true to an extreme extent, I wouldn't count on putting all your attention on that kind of extreme measures, because you're just putting so much pressure on yourself, and you're just really robbing yourself from your own life. So now you can do really big things, like if you want a lot of money, or a lot of money, or a great business, or whatever. You're gonna have to be seriously committed to assuming that you're already that person, and with people helping you along the way, it'll just make that belief system for yourself even easier to conceptualize. Just think about it. The bigger something something that's so big. Let's be real here. It takes a team to get to a level like that. Nothing great is ever accomplished on your own. That's one of my favorite quotes by one of my idols, James the Iron Cowboy Lawrence, who's in the process right now of doing 100 Ironmans, and man, he's just an inspiration. But like I've said, to focus on it, all comes down to focus. What do you really want in life? It comes down to mentally embodying that state as if you're already that person. And I'm not saying to quit your day job, or just sit around just assuming all day. I mean, it's inevitably gonna show up, but I wouldn't do that either. I would say, like, if you like exercising, do exercising, or weightlifting, do weightlifting. But when it comes to everyone is you pushed out, I'm not talking about going to the extreme things, trying to like save everyone in the world or anything like that. This is your life. You deserve to live the life you live. I wouldn't count on trying to save everyone's lives or anything like that. We live in a world where, when we assume especially to a grand scale, most of us have been programmed to carry along resistance, like things have to be hard work in order to get to the end goal. But when it comes to smaller things, like maybe find relationship with someone, something simple that's easy to focus on, that's the time frame will take relatively less, because you're holding less resistance to that. So when it comes to manifesting it, just manifesting, all it takes is focus. And the greater your focus, and the more as you persist in it, it'll get easier and you'll carry less resistance. And that's what starts to show up inevitably in your life. So my overall message on here is don't make it harder than it really is. People like I saw one of the comments on here saying, well, assuming the worst person in the world or something, just doing horrendous things, you're going to assume that person is going to change. And that person said, I 100% disagree. And yes, I would not I wouldn't say anything's impossible, but don't put yourself to that extreme point. It's just not worth it, guys. Come on, let's make this easy on ourselves. Let's make manifesting easy for ourselves. And find people that resonate with you to help you out. We are co-creators. You're not in this alone. There's people that want to thrive in a better life. And we can take the path of effortlessness. Now it does take, if you want to change, I mean, it takes slight effort. I'm going to say it. Slight effort to change your mindset. Because when you're trying to change your mindset, hacking your brain, you're using some mental work there anyway, mental effort. But when it comes to really big, massive physical things, it just follows what the mind does. What you embody in your imagination as true and hold it there, it will inevitably express itself in the physical world. Because our minds are very malleable. If our minds are very malleable, our physical world is also very malleable. Because Max Planck, he had a quote saying, the mind, there is no matter as such. The mind is the matrix of all matter. And he also talked about that our universe is just like all these just suspended all together and hold. Basically what he's saying is that everything in this world is just divine. I take it as divinely perfect. Everything's in divine order. And we're just selecting realities. That's all we're doing. So don't make this harder than it really is. But you got to be persistent. Especially when it's like a bigger goal for yourself. It takes a lot of commitment and to discipline yourself to get to that desire as if you've already got it. So if you think manifesting it's like, I mean, if it's that easy, why are so many people not realizing it? It takes practice, guys. A lot of people aren't patient with this stuff. And I'm talking to you right now. I believe that you're one of the people that can have the patience to do this. And I'm still learning and growing too. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning this stuff. So, I hope this message helps for anyone who just feels stuck or just feeling like they can't manifest or something. And I'll just so you know, you're manifesting all the time. Don't say you can't manifest, because you're always manifesting. As long as your thoughts are active, you're always manifesting. Don't say you can't manifest, because you're manifesting right now. You manifested this video. In relative terms, you've manifested this video. So I bless you all, and happy manifesting.